Hello and welcome back to my channel. I might sound a little croaky this morning because apparently my husband has got a very bad cold and he has now passed it on to me and his father-in-law. I'm just in the beginning stages, so I'm hoping that I can get through this tutorial before I lose my voice completely. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to make this, and this is using the Sophie Sonnet kit from Petals and Parchment. And this kit is beautiful. I've done a quick flip through in the reels. I put it in the reels. It's just a real quick flip through just in case you haven't seen it. If you were one of the lucky ones and purchased it yesterday, well, it was on sale for $1, a great deal. But the regular price is $3.49. It's a 40-page kit, and it's still a really good deal. So what you're going to need to create this little memory photo album is you're going to need these pages. Now, I started cutting out, but these are the ones, this is your front and back cover, whichever you choose to do. So you're going to need to print those off. You need to print off 2 of these pages. These are the pages that we'll use to put our photos onto. This page here, you'll just need 1 of these. And you'll need 1 of these. And 1 of these. Oh, I should put this right side up. Ooh, there we go. You'll need to print off these here in the kit. There's actually two different pages of these guys, the sentiments. That's the word I'm looking for. Is everything upside down? Okay. Here. And then you'll need to print off 1 of these guys, and then 4 sheets of paper, whichever ones you so desire. These are the ones that are in that book right now. And I chose these ones. Yes, I chose these ones. But there are, in the kit, there are so many that I might switch it up a little bit and add some different ones. Because look at that. I love that page. And where's the other one? There's another one here that I just absolutely, oh, well, I love them all. Look at that. There's one that looks all faded out. But anyways, if you got the kit, you'll see it. I can't find it right now. There it is. There it is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that one. Oh, I see that as being a cover. Anywho, that is the kit. Go check it out. I'll leave in the description. I'll leave a link to the Ko-fi site so you can purchase it and play along with us. We are having a giveaway. We're going to have weekly challenges, and they're going to be fun. Our first challenge, we didn't know it at the time, but the first challenge is the paper clips that we made that I showed you yesterday. And we're going to make that as the first week challenge. So the freebies are out and the challenge is out, and it's just using the freebies. So what's really exciting about the giveaway for this challenge that we're doing, the giveaway will be, first prize is going to be a custom built kit for you. Whatever you, within reason, there's certain things that Elizabeth will not do. So you both would figure that out. But anyways, it's one kit that she makes as to what you would like. Just like she did for me, Sophie's Sonnet, she will make a kit for you. That's first prize. The second prize is 2 kits from her Ko-fi shop. And the third prize is 1 kit from her Ko-fi shop. The other thing you'll need to find to create this is, as you can see, I used just a box. Well, it was my hubby's box his favorite beverage in the summertime. So anyways, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. And right now, that's all this one is because I just wanted to make it so that it wasn't too bulky, and it's a nice little gift for somebody. So 6 pages cut into 4 by 6 inches, I believe it is. Let me double check here. So this one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I will put that in the description as well. No, you can read the transcripts, and that'll be all right in there for you. So you need 6 of those, and you can use cereal boxes as long as it's sturdy enough, because by the time you glue both sides, it gets nice and solid. But you want to start with a solid base. And then the other thing you're going to need to do, which I haven't pulled out here, hold on, is make yourself a little guide when you're cutting that cardstock, or when you're cutting this stuff out. What I did was I made a little guide, and I just made it to the same height here. And this is how far I'm going to put my rings in. These holes here, so I can put my rings in. I didn't want to take away too much from the book itself. So I am going to go and start cutting stuff out, and I shall return very quickly. For me, not so quick, but for you, very quickly. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I chose not to cut out right at this particular time. I just got myself a little more organized. And so let's start on building this together. And what we're going to do first is we're going to do the front and the back. So I grabbed one of my pieces, and at this point it really doesn't matter which one you use, and it doesn't matter if it's upside down or right side up. And what I like to do is just take, and it's a little bit bigger than what we need it to be, but that's okay. It obviously worked just fine. We're just going to take and fold the edges over. I should put a timer on, shouldn't I? Oh, hopefully I don't go over. I'm trying to keep my videos to 30 minutes. That's what I'm trying to do. So now we have this folded how we want it. And I'm just going to trim out those corners a little bit better. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to trim out these corners a little bit more, because now I can see what I need to take off. And if you get it a little close, that's okay. We'll fix it. We can fix most things when it comes to paper crafting. Okay, so let's just double check this. Looks good. You can see I'm a little bit crooked, but I like it the way it looks on the front of the page. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. So we're going to wrap that around. Just double check one more time. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I am going to use my glue of choice. And I'm just going to glue this down. And then we're going to repeat the same thing for the other. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting household here in the next day or so. My father-in-law, who never ever goes and lays down, especially first thing in the morning, because we're at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I guess 8:15, and he's gone back to bed. He's taken Tylenol, cold and flu. Excuse me, taking Tylenol, cold and flu, and he has gone back to bed. I see what I did. I already made one mistake. Don't follow that mistake. You need to glue it onto the cover itself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to redo that because we can. That's the great thing about using this kind of glue, is you have that little wiggle room, little playtime. There, we need to put some glue on here too. I'm sure you guys were yelling at me, weren't you? Saying, don't you need to glue it on there? We don't have to be too particular on it, just it needs a little bit. There, let's try that again. Oh, look at that. And I'll just put a little more hair, just to keep things in place. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, second piece here. We'll do that a little better this time. So we're going to just take, and again, fold it over. We got it right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the outline as to where it is, where it's coming over. I can see that. So we're going to do, like I said, this is going to be a fun month of December. I keep thinking November has been such a long month. I like that. It's been a long month for me. And so just to, I keep thinking I'm already in December, but I'm not yet. Today, November 30th already. Oh my goodness. Today, but our church is having a tea and bake sale, but I made some cupcakes for the sale, but I don't believe I'm going to go because I'm not really feeling great and I don't want to make other people sick. But it will be fun because they're having a silent auction, and last year I did a lot of my Christmas shopping there because they had some really great things. You see how that time I actually glued it in place? You can't teach me old tricks. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's what I meant to say. Okay, and then we're just, I think I can see that I'm making my table jiggle, which means that you're jiggling. So I'll try to be a little more careful. Okay, so now this is the point that you have to decide which is going to be your front and which is going to be your back. Okay, get in there. Put that down a little bit. There we go. So in looking at these guys, I'm going to put this way, and I think I like that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So at this point, this is when you want to do your closure. So I'm just going to put this on here, and because I chose not to do all my cutting out, I did not get this second one. Now, the reason why I do two is so that when it's open, you have you don't have just white paper to look at. So I glue the two together. I could be cutting off screen. I'm just cutting out this piece here because I didn't I chose not to cut. Silly girl. Okay. On these corners. And then I see my cutting is perfectly straight. Oh boy. I'm going to blame it on the cold. I can see that. Good thing I made chicken noodle soup last night. Because I don't think there's going to be any leftovers after today. Sorry. It's beginning. So, I really don't have to ink this right now. It's a habit. That's what a habit is. Okay, so we're going to glue these two together. Now, if I wanted to get really fancy, I would sew this, but I'm not going to get that fancy because my sewing machine doesn't fit in the camera in the shot, and oh no, don't do that either. Wait, my goodness, Butterfingers here. It happens. Okay, there we go. We just want to make sure. There, that looks good. Okay, now we'll ink it. And we're going to put a big thingy on there anyway, so you're really not going to see a lot of it. But what we do see, I like to have it inked, because that's just who I am. Okay, so I said I was going to choose this one as my back. So, one more little clip here. Well, I think there we go. Okay. So, this here is going to be my back, and it's going to sit like this, right? Because this is how my book is going to be. So I want my closure to be here. And I just kind of give it a little bit of a bend. And as you can see, it doesn't really need a lot. You don't really need it to be very thick, just enough. So we're just going to give it a little bit of play here. And that looks about right. I don't like that little bit of white on there. Here. I saw that. I don't know if you saw that, but I saw that. Okay, so I think that looks about good. So I'm going to take and I am going to glue this in. Oop. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I really do have Butterfingers today, don't I? Okay, so we're just going to, you want to put that glue right up to the end. You want to put it right into there. And then make sure it's straight, because that's always important. Now, we're going to be putting another piece of paper on this one, so that will be okay. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to get rid of this like so. I'm going to clean up my desk here. And I think, what did I do for the insides here? Let's have a look. Okay, so I see I did one on that one, and I did the blue on that one. So let's do the blue there again, because I kind of like that. Oh, I see what I did last time. I covered it in blue. So it'll be a little different, but that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't have to be the same. So I don't measure. I do rip and ink. So you just want to make this piece that is going to go over here just a smidgen smaller. So you get that little bit of a edging around there. So I have got that right about where I want that. And then I'm just going to take and line this up right here and hope for the best that I'm straight. It looks pretty good to me. If not, well, it's just paper. Okay, and then you can take and put it underneath here, and then kind of just like so. And I just slip my ruler under there. Okay. So now, I like that. It could be a little shorter. So I'm going to have to cut it because it's just a hair. And did I cut it straight? Oh, heck no. It's like cutting bangs. Are they straight? Nope. Okay. Yeah, see now I'm just going crazy here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ink. Put the ink too far away, so okay, so I'm going to ink these because I think I like that look better than the white. Okay. I'm not going to ink this paper though. I think we'll just leave that just like so. There's going to be so much on it, you're just not going to see it. Okay, so the gut looks good. Let's not spend too much time over it. Sometimes I tend to overthink. And then I drop things and I mess things up. And just don't overthink. Just get it done. That's it. Just get it done. A little bit of glue right there. Okay. I can't guarantee that this is going to be a 30-minute video because I forgot to set the timer. Okay. We'll let that dry. And let's get our uncover done. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue right there. I'm going to do the front and back the same color. That's this. I think that makes sense, don't you? Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. So I'm going to move it up about so much and down about so much. And that should give me a nice around there. Like so. Hikey so. And we're just going to put that like so. Back up there. And then we're going to, let's do it like that. Slip that underneath there. I can't cut a straight line, as you can see. So I like to tear, and sometimes I can't tear a straight line either. It's all by guess and by golly, I tell you. You just never know with me. Okay, and then we're going to ink this. So, get rid of the white. I'm not a fan of white. White has its place and it's just not on the edges. Okay, how did we do on this one? Oh, that's better. That's better. I think, however, I take just a smidgen off of that. Okay, there we go. I like that. And I'm going to, like I said, we're going to be covering this up, so it's not like it's not going to be that noticeable when you have that edge I just like to leave it a little bit so that it doesn't have an edge that it catches on, because we wrap the one side, and then with the edge coming in like that, there's not an edge to rip and catch. Okay. So now we just have to do that with our other ones. These are the ones that are the most picky. There we go, look at that. She's going to be pretty. So let's get that out of the way. And then we're going to take this, and we're not going to be that picky. We're going to do enough that it can wrap around, because we want to wrap one end and then just fill it. Wrap one side and then just fill on the other. So we're just going to, let's just do that. Like so. Like so. And then we're going to do this. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to just take, well, let's see. Let's do this, so we know where our corners are. I got a piece of tape here showing me not to go past there, and it's folding up and kind of annoying me. So I'm just going to do this. As you can see, I didn't do as much of an overlap. I could have done a little bit more, but I think this will be fine. If you just fold it up like that and make your crease line, then you know where your corners are going to be, and you can trim them out. There we go. And we're just going to trim them out. You don't have to be nuts. I always have a big mess when I'm crafting, because that just goes straight onto the floor. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think you need to watch me do all of these. And then what that will do is it'll cut back my time on the video, and it'll show that I'm keeping in with my 30-minute plan. So we'll just finish this one up, and then I'm going to end it there, and I will be back tomorrow. I'll have these guys finished up, and I will have everything cut out, and I will make a note to set the timer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This glue is nice because it has that playtime, but it's also kind of when you need it to be fast, right? Okay, so I'm just going to take and look at that. So now when you're using directional paper, you want to make sure that you're keeping it the way you want it to be. So I think what we're going to do is maybe use this one. How about this one? Yeah, how about this one? Okay, I kind of know where I'm supposed to be and not supposed to be, so I'm just going to get rid of that piece of tape because it's bothering me. And we'll just do that. Close these edges a little bit. There we go. Should have brought that glue out in the first place, shouldn't I? Okay, so now we're going to do the same kind of thing here. We're just going to move it over a little bit. We don't have to wrap this, so we just want this to be little bit, so just like so. And what I'm doing, I don't know, no, I'm not sure if I'm in screen. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just taking it like this, so that when I rip, this is going to be a little smaller, this piece here. I hope that makes sense. let's see if we can do it this way. We want to come back here. So we're just going to do this. There we go. And then we're just going to do a little bit in here. You see where I see where my corners didn't quite, but we're going to be okay. We'll fix it. It's just paper. It's just paper. So, mental note, don't cut the corners so close. And I should have known that, but I didn't. Okay, so then we're just going to do that. Like so. And then we'll put that. We'll make sure that they're both going, excuse me, the same direction. I think I'm going to get off of here and go take some Tylenol. Cold and sinus. Cold and flu or cold and sinus. I don't know what it is. My hubby has been sleeping a lot. This came on so suddenly. And I see that he has shared it. Isn't that kind? Isn't that kind? Just share that love. So I've been taking care of him for the last couple of days, so he should be getting on the mend and be able to take care of me for a couple of days. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Okay, so we're just going to, like so. So that's where I'm going to end this for now. We got our cover done and our first page, and I'm going to carry on, and when I come back tomorrow we will carry on actually decorating our pages, punching our holes and decorating our pages. Alrighty, so you guys have yourselves a great day. Thank you for watching, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.